Hi, so welcome to the second part. We're going to take Trikonasana. So if you step your right foot forward and your left foot back, have your right heel lining up with your left instep, so you've got a beautiful equilateral triangle between your legs, and then open up through your arms, reaching right into your fingertips. Take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, lengthen both sides of your torso and drop the right hand onto the right leg and then reach up with the left arm. Now you can either look down towards your right big toe, or look straight ahead, or look up to your left hand. And then once you're there in the shape, find your breath. And then press down into the feet and reach into the top arm to come up. Let's turn the right palm and reach up with the right arm and take the left hands down the back of the left leg. Then come back through to centre. Swivel on your heels, turn left toes out, right toes slightly in. Deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, reach and lengthen. Drop the left hand onto the left leg. Reach up with the right arm, turning the chest, drawing the right hip up and back. Stay with your breath. And then reach into the top arm to come up and bring the hands to the waist. Let's turn the toes out and the heels in, and then inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, bring your fingertips together, bend your knees, and then that's a strong exhalation down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhalation, press down. Inhalation, up. Exhalation, press down. And then bring the hands onto the thighs, just above the knees. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, take your right shoulder towards your left knee. Inhaling up. And then left shoulder towards right knee. Inhaling up. And then drop your hands down to the ground. Turn the heels out, toes in, so the outer edges of your feet are parallel. And let's walk the hands forward and then fold in. Opening the armpits nice and wide, lengthening through the spine, pressing into the outer edges of the feet, letting go of the head. Notice how the exhalation starts to lengthen here. And then let's walk the hands in a little bit and bring the hands under the shoulders. Take the right hand into the middle, so the right hand's under your face, and then reach up with the left arm. Turning the chest, turning to look up. And then bring the left hand to replace the right hand and reach up with the right arm. Turning to look up. Good, and then bring the right hands down. And just walk your hands back a little bit more, allowing the weight of your body to cascade down. And then bring your hands to your waist. Press down into your feet and inhale all the way up to standing. And then heel toe your feet in. Let's drop the weight into the left foot. Bring the hands onto the waist. Pick up your right knee. Take it wide out to the side and down. Jimmy, can you stop tearing up my yoga mat, please? Inhale the right knee up. Exhale it out to the side and down. Inhaling up, out to the side. Bring the sole of your foot into position so the toes can stay on the ground. And you can rest the heel to the inner ankle, or bring the sole of the foot below the knee, or bring the sole of the foot all the way up to your inner thigh, and then bring the hands together, and then reach the arms up, and then maybe open up through your arms so you're in a lovely tree pose. Find your breath, feel all the different lines of energy radiating out from your centre, and then bring the hands back together and to the heart. Let's bend the left knee, slide the right ankle over the left thigh, draw the right knee down towards the ground, but keep your right foot flexed, and then start to fold forward. So you might come to here, or you might bring your hands all the way down to the ground, fingertips touching the ground. Stay with your breath, and then inhale gently, coming up. And then let's pick up that right knee, point the toes, bring the hands to the waist, and then extend the right leg forward, reaching into the heel, and then slowly lower the leg down towards the ground. Pick up the knee, point the toes, extend the leg forward,
and slowly lower the leg down. Let's do that one more time. Pick up the knee, extend the leg forward, slowly lower the leg down, and then drop the weight into your right foot. Hands on the waist, pick up the left knee, take it wide out to the side and down. Inhaling up, out to the side and down. Inhaling up, out, down. And then bring the sole of your foot into position. Bring the hands to the heart, fix your gaze to that still point. Reach the arms up. Maybe open up through your arms. And then bring the hands back together and to the heart. Start to bend your right knee. Slide left ankle over right thigh, folding forward. And then maybe dropping fingertips to the ground, folding in. Bringing the hands back together, inhaling, coming up. Lifting up the left leg, bringing the hands to the waist and then extending that left leg forward and slowly lowering down. Inhale the knee up, extend the leg forward, exhaling down. Inhaling up, extending forward, exhaling down. Good. And then from here, let's come to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, bring the hands all the way down to the ground, plant your hands down, and then walk your feet back so that you come into down dog. Feet are about hip width apart. Hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. The armpits are opening wide. You can always bend your knees if that feels more comfortable. Then you're softening the chest in towards the thighs. Raise up the right leg. Turn the toes out. Drop the right heel towards the left buttock. Keep lifting the knee. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist and slide your left leg back. Now if there's a big gap under your right buttock or thigh, you can always wedge your cushion under there because you want the pelvis to be level. Come onto your fingertips and lift the heart, lengthening upwards. So you'll feel a nice stretch in the hip flexors on that left side. Take a few breaths here. And then folding forward, coming onto your elbows and your forearms, or reaching your arms all the way forward and melting the heart down to the ground. So with every exhalation, there's a sense of release and surrendering and moving a little bit deeper into the pose. Good, and then bringing the hands under the shoulders, inhaling, rising up. Plant the hands down to the ground, tuck the back toes, raise up your right leg, reach right up into the heel. Place the right foot down, inhale the left leg up. Turn the toes out, drop left heel towards right buttock, keep lifting the knee, and then bring your left knee to your left wrist. Slide your right leg back, come onto your fingertips, lift the heart, lengthen upwards, and then walk the hands forward. Elbows, forearms, or reaching the arms all the way forward, and then melting the heart to the ground. Good, and then walk the hands back. Bring the hands under the shoulders, inhaling, coming up. Good, and then from here we're going to drop down onto the left buttock. So if you've got a cushion or something there, just take it out and then drop down onto your left buttock. Swing your right leg forward and then bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. So if you take your hands behind you and lean into your hands and lift the chest, lengthening the inner thighs. And then take the hands around the feet. Inhale and lengthen up. And then let's bring the right hand to the left ankle and bring the heel of the left hand onto the left knee. And then just applying a little bit of pressure with that left hand on the left knee, leaning over to the right. And then inhaling back through to centre and bringing your left hand onto your right ankle and bringing the heel of your hand onto your right hand onto your right knee and leaning over to the left. Let go of the head. Good, and then inhale, coming up. And now let's slide the right leg out to the side and bring the sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh. And then reach the right hand towards the right leg and reach up with the left arm. And then just drop your left hands towards your upper back and keep lifting the left elbow. Stay with the breath. Good, and then inhale, coming up. And now we're going to bring the left hand onto the left knee and then turn so that you're facing out over the right leg. Reach both arms up and then reach your heart towards your foot. If your hands don't reach your foot, grab a belt or a strap or a scarf or something and then fold in like this. The shoulders are parallel to the ground. The sit bones are evenly connecting to the earth. And the navel's facing towards the middle of your right front thigh. Good. Inhale the arms up. Bring the hands down. Slide your left leg away. Bring the sole of the right foot in. Reach your left hand towards your left foot. Reach up with the right arm. And then just drop your right hands below the neck. Keep lifting that right elbow up. Turning the chest. Good, and then inhale, coming up. And bring your right hand just to the inside of the right knee and turn so that you're facing out over the left leg. Reach both arms up. Reach your heart forward, folding in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Good, and then inhale, both arms up. Bring the hands down. Slide your right leg forward. So you've got both legs extending. You can always bend your knees if you need to, or you can sit onto a cushion. And then we're just going to drop the hands down to the mat. Inhale and lengthen up. And then exhale and start to walk your fingertips forward. So you can drop the chin to the chest. Or you might come down onto your elbows. Or you might reach your hands forward, or you might even catch hold of both of your feet and then fold in. So it's your navel and your heart moving towards the ground. And it's the exhalation that takes you deeper into the forward fold. Good, and then inhale, gently coming up. Let's bring the hands under the knees, lift up the legs, point the toes, wrap your arms around your shins, give yourself a nice little hug here, and then lift up the legs, take the arms alongside the legs, and then start to extend the legs, reaching the hands towards the ankles and drawing the navel back, drawing the thighs towards each other, looking towards your big toes for Navasana. The boat pose. So you can always have your knees bent. You can even hold the backs of your thighs. Good. And then slowly lower your legs down and use your hands to support you as you lower your whole body down to the ground. Lining up your heels with your sit bones. The outer edges of the feet are parallel. Take a breath in through your nose. As you exhale, press that into your feet. Start to lift up through your spine, vertebrae at a time. And then clasp the hands underneath you. Tuck your shoulders under your chest. Draw the knees away from the body. Draw the chest towards the chin. Lifting and lengthening. Keep bringing your awareness back to the breath. Good. And then slowly release the hands and lower all the way down through the spine. And then let's lift up the right knee, take the hands around the shin, hug that right knee in, extend the left leg away,
And then bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee and draw the right knee over to the left. Soften the right shoulder down to the ground, turning to look out over the right hand. And then inhale back through to centre and place your right foot flat down onto the ground. Lift up the left leg, take the hands around the left shin, hug the knee in, slide the right leg away, and then bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee and draw that left knee over to the right. Soften the left shoulder to the ground, turning to look out over the left hand. And then inhale back through to centre. And just bring your hands onto your knees. Hug your knees towards your chest, then take the knees wide apart. Bring them up and together into the chest. You can keep your big toes touching, and it's like you're circling your knees around your hips. So just feeling into the hip joints and the lower back, almost like you're giving your lower back a nice massage here. Good. And then from here, we can just slide the legs away along the mat. Let the palms face up to the sky. Lengthen the back of the neck. And then bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale through the nose. Take a breath out through the mouth. Inhaling nose. Exhaling mouth. Good, and then just feeling the weight of your body surrendering to the earth. Bringing your awareness to the crown of the head, to the space between the eyes, the soft hollow of your throat, to the right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, right hand thumb, index, middle, ring, and little finger. To the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the soft hollow of your throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left hand thumb, index, middle, ring, and little finger. To the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the soft hollow of your throat. Bring your awareness to your heart space, to the navel, to the centre of your pelvis, to the right hip, right knee, right ankle, right big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth. To the ankle, the knee, the hip, the centre of the pelvis, left hip, left knee, left ankle, left big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth. To the ankle, to the knee, to the hip, to the centre of the pelvis, to the navel, the heart, the soft hollow of your throat, the space between the eyes, and to the crown of your head. Notice your body being breathed. Feel the movement of your breath. Feeling relaxed, feeling awake, feeling ready for the rest of your day. Starting to deepen your breath now, breathing all the way down into your fingertips, into your toes. Bringing a little bit of movement into the hands and the feet. And then stretching out the arms and stretching out the legs. Bringing your knees in towards your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins, rolling onto one side, pressing down into your hands, and then using your arms to help you come all the way up to a comfortable seated position,
Bringing your left hand to your heart, bringing your right hand to your belly. Breathing all the way into your heart space. Breathing out completely. And then breathing all the way down into your lower belly. And breathing out. And then bringing your right hand to meet your left hand in the gesture of love and gratitude. Inhaling. Exhaling completely. And then lifting your heart to your hands. Thank you for sharing this practice.